Hey guys, thank you for tuning into my channel. Today I will show you how to make a caramel macchiato similar to the Starbucks recipe, as well as how to use an Nespresso Vertuo next using the Bianco Leggero capsule. The Nespresso machine that I got is black with a copper color. It came with the Arancino 3 milk frother. And as you can see, it's a very big machine, very compact, but a little bit heavy. In the back, you can see that the water tank is halfway filled. You just remove the lid, in which you can easily pour in whatever type of water. I prefer filter water, in which at the bottom you can see a little spinner that allows it to heat up the water in the process. From the front, the Nespresso has a cup holder that allows you to adjust it into 3 different levels. Each level allows you to adjust it depending the type of cup that you have. Additionally, you will see that there's 2 little locks pictured on the Nespresso, one with the lock sign and one with the unlock sign. If you press the unlock side, it will open up, and which will allow you to see where the pod goes. The pod has a barcode that faces down, and once you open this machine up again, it will dispense towards the back into a little bin that allows you to collect them and put them in reusable bags provided by Nespresso. Once the pod is inserted and locked, the top button is going to start flashing, indicating that you can press it for the machine to start warming up and filling your cup with Nespresso coffee. Once you have placed the pod and a cup underneath your Nespresso, you can move on to your frother. The frother itself is made up of a plastic lid, as well as a very heavy, sturdy base that allows you to be able to hold it in case it's too hot or if it's too cold. Depending on the color, that handle is going to be black, red, or white. Mine is black. Once you pick up your frother, you can see that there are 2 lines indicating max. The bottom line is the maximum amount of milk that you can put in there in a hot setting, and the second line is for the maximum amount of milk or a creamer that you want to put to froth in a cold setting. The frother itself has those directions on it, in which pressing it once allows you to froth it in the hot setting, and if you press it for 2 seconds, it will froth it in a cold setting. So for today's caramel macchiato recipe, I will be using the Ghirardelli caramel sauce, as well as the Torani sugar-free vanilla syrup, and last but not least, oat milk barista blend from Khalifa Farms. This recipe is similar to the caramel macchiato by Starbucks. In this case, I'll be adding 1 cup of the oat milk by Khalifa Farms, 1 tablespoon of the sugar-free vanilla syrup by Torani, as well as 1 Nespresso pod called Bianco Leggero. So you can see Starbucks has something similar, in which the only difference is our pods and our syrups. Opening up the Bianco Leggero packaging is fairly easy. Using those creases or folds, you can just press down, in which the pods just kind of slide out. Each sleeve contains about 10 pods, and as you can see, these pods are not that big. These pods produce about 2.7 fluid ounces, which are perfect for macchiatos, since macchiatos are mostly milk and only 1 shot of espresso. When I met you, when we started off, it sure was a different kind of love. Should I get up? Should I get up? As you can see, the Nespresso pods have a barcode underneath them that pretty much tell the Nespresso machine how to brew this pod, at what temperature, and for how long. On the Nespresso app, you can kind of see how long this pod usually brews for and the type of flavors that it gives off. This is on the lighter side, so you shouldn't be expecting anything too overwhelming. Once you're ready to insert the pod, make sure that you place a cup underneath the Nespresso machine, as I forgot to actually do this once I pressed the button. Luckily, the machine has a lag since it takes time to warm up and nothing spilled. Once you're ready, just press the flashing button and you're good to go. Look at that steam. It looks so cozy already. And you can actually see the difference between the foam and the espresso. This compares nothing to the Keurig machine, let me tell you. Before I confuse y'all guys, you are supposed to use 1 tablespoon of the sugar-free vanilla syrup, but because I forgot my measuring cups before the filming of this video, I went ahead and used the cap of the Torani syrup. In the frother, I added the cup of oat milk, in which I only pressed the button once to tell the frother that I only want this in a hot setting. Immediately you can kind of see that the frother warms up, and the contents itself don't come out if you were to remove that lid. The contents in the frother warm up pretty quickly, and as you can see, it steams up pretty well. So far, I love this frother. Y'all definitely did not see that. You love like you didn't care. Because I find sauces to be very messy, I usually don't measure them. So in this video, I just kind of drizzle a little bit. However, for this brand, 2 tablespoons is about 110 calories, and that is 1 serving size. Last but not least, if you want to get rid of the pod in your Nespresso, just simply open it and the machine itself will launch it back into that dispenser that I showed you earlier. And to close it, you just lock it. The machine turns off on its own. And that's it. Thank you guys.